Discipline is BS. And in this video, I will explain why and what you can do about it in order to stop procrastinating. But a little about me first. I'm Anthony, and I'm a procrastination coach. After I spent 2 years learning everything about procrastination, I'm now in the best shape I've ever been, and I even help other people with procrastination. I know what I'm talking about here, and so I want to highlight a story which will then lead into the point that I'm trying to make here. So I remember about like a year ago, I was struggling heavily with content addiction. I would scroll multiple hours a day, and it would genuinely prevent me from going to bed. Like, I would sacrifice my health in order to scroll. And even then, I still couldn't stop myself. Like, I remember this one exact situation. So it was about like 2 p.m. And all of a sudden, I'm on YouTube, right? Just scrolling like I usually did. And I found like the highlight clips of a show called Impractical Jokers, right? Before you even say anything, I've never watched that show in my life. And I don't plan on doing it. I don't watch TV shows. But for some reason, it just really gravitated me. And so I clicked it, right? And it's essentially just a show about these adult men just doing some random funny stuff for no reason, right? It was hilarious. I'm not going to lie. At that time, it was hilarious. But I needed to stop doing it. Like, I had stuff to do then. I wanted to go to the gym. I wanted to actually do stuff that day. And yet, I just kept watching it. I was stuck in this kind of spiral, this loop of just continuing to watch it. And there was one time during this kind of binge I had where I went to the bathroom and I was genuinely contemplating with myself, saying that, no, I need to stop watching it. I need to get stuff done today. And I swear to God, as I'm thinking this in my head, right, I'm going back to my computer, I sit down and I say to myself, I'll just watch one more section of the video and that's it. From that point until I've actually stopped watching the video was 2 hours. 2 hours between when I said I would stop and when I actually did. At this point, it's 5 p.m. I've wasted essentially most of the productive day I could have had. And I feel devastated. I feel awful that I just wasted so much time for no reason as well. I could have stopped 2 hours ago. I could have just not started at all, right? But I didn't. And that's the thing I want to get to you. Discipline is BS because you're not ready for it yet. Like, how can you expect to be disciplined when you're procrastinating on simple tasks? It's like a video game where you're a level 5 character right now, but you're trying to do a quest for level 100 characters. You're not there yet, so you shouldn't be worrying about willpower or discipline because it's a waste of time right now. You shouldn't be focused on training your willpower when you can't even go to bed on time because you're procrastinating. Like, it's such a mind-numbing thing to me because I understand this, right? But my younger self didn't. I used to think that this is just something I had to go through, that I had to slowly train myself, like my discipline would level up. You can only train your discipline when you're actually being disciplined. Like, there's no point in thinking that just trying to be disciplined is going to do anything, because it won't. You know what really helped me? It wasn't discipline. It wasn't willpower. You know, the biggest difference that I made, that even now today I'm thankful for, do you know what it was? I disabled YouTube on my phone. I didn't continue to try to moderate it. I didn't try to level up my discipline by trying to, hold back and not do as much. I disabled YouTube on my phone, and from then on, I scroll maybe for 10 minutes a day on YouTube. Like, you know the difference, right? Where scrolling for 8 to 10 hours a day turns into 10 minutes, at most an hour. And I get so much more done day by day because of that one simple decision. I truly believe that it's easier to abstain, so like to completely cut off whatever you use to procrastinate, than it is to moderate it and use willpower and discipline. Because moderation is for drug addicts. You know that classic phrase, I can stop whenever I want, bro. Do you want some Nick? Like, you don't, like, you're not going to stop whenever you want because you're addicted. That's the thing. Most of the time, we procrastinate on the things that will lead us to achieve our goal. You know what we procrastinate on them with? Our addictions. Our addictions is what truly holds us back from our goals. Like, I promise you, when you cut off your addictions, like, you really don't even have anything to procrastinate with. What are you going to do? Stare at a wall? Rather than achieving your goal, you're seriously going to stare at a wall? Of course not. But what you will do is scroll on your phone, play video games, or even do something fun with your friends, like go to a party. Like, that seems like it's a good social activity, but compared to your huge goal that you have, that will change your life. Of course, it's useless to continue to procrastinate. You know this, and you feel awful as well. I went from feeling guilty and ashamed every single day just by cutting off YouTube, just by entirely eliminating that one thing. I was able to completely turn around. And here I am today. You would think that it took me time, and it honestly did. Like, there was so many times where I relapsed. Like, I would scroll for another 4 hours on YouTube. But just because I cut it off, and I made it much harder for me to get on it. Like, I could obviously go into the settings and re-enable it, right? That's what I usually did. But just that extra little friction that I added is what made the difference. Make the things that you procrastinate with harder and make your goals easier. My camera, my lights, my computer are in the middle of my room. They're pretty much always ready to record whenever I need them. And so you can bet it's really easy for me to record, right? Like, I don't need to struggle, beat myself up for hours to record. I can just start. And that's where I want to bring you. Go ahead, abstain. Like, just get rid of the things you're procrastinating on. In a few months, you're going to be so grateful that you did. And you're going to thank me as well. And if you want my personalized help with this, I can completely guide you through procrastination. I can take the 2 years that I spent learning into 2 months to 2 weeks for you. And all you have to do is join one of my many clients right now by getting your free consultation down in the description. But if you're not really ready for that yet, I get it. I have a video that will be perfect for you. It's also about scrolling and especially productivity. It's about how most productivity tactics are actually BS, once again. And if you're interested in that, go ahead and click this video.